Hello there! From behind the yellow line, this is Trammin episode 63. My name is Kirk, and as always, I'm joined by my friend and eighth dwarf, Christian Rainwater.
What's up, everybody? Our big third topic of the week is
Snow White's Scary Adventures.
Never thought I'd record sitting side by side with an elf.
What about side by side with a friend?
I could do that.
Hi ho, hi ho. Rain, please roll the intro.
Hello, everyone. Welcome aboard Trammin, a Disneyland podcast. Please lower your head and watch your step while boarding. As a courtesy to other passengers, we ask that there be no eating, drinking, or smoking on board. In just a few moments, we will begin our trip into the Disneyland Resort news and topic of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, this tram is ready to depart. Driver, you are clear.
Welcome back to Trammin, everyone. Happy Wednesday. We are your hosts, Kirk and Rain. What's up, Rain? Tell everyone what's up.
What is up?
Where are you?
I am currently in Hawaii.
Well, no, wait. You're back from...
Oh, wait, no, I'm still in Hawaii.
You're flying.
I'm still. Well, it depends on whatever time you're listening to us right now is going to be dependent where I am on this planet. So earlier in the morning, I am still in Hawaii. If you're like in the afternoon coming home from work, I am now home.
You know what's funny? Like during the actual episode's airing, really, you're not in Hawaii. You're like going to and from.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Just, yeah.
Hawaii.
So yeah, we are recording this moments after recording episode 62. So this is going to be a short-ish, well, we say that.
Yeah.
Probably though. An interesting episode where there are going to be some things missing, but that's okay. And
that's why you come back next week.
Yeah. You know, come back next week for, well, we'll see. I got a couple ideas.
Things up your sleeve.
My blue sleeve. It was a black sleeve in the last episode.
Yeah.
So speaking of black sleeves, let's clean off this coal dust with
mousekeeping. If this is your first time here, welcome aboard Trammin, a Disneyland podcast, where Kirk and I talk about the Disneyland Resort through and only through our eyes. If you enjoy the show, like, subscribe, comment, and review us wherever you can, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. Please smash that like button, or if you smash that dislike, let us know why. That'd be very constructive and would help us out. If you want a visual guide to the show, please follow at Trammin Podcast on Instagram. Hopefully this week I will be back. I am not promising you guys, but hopefully you can watch me play some Kingdom Hearts or some other weird Disney game on twitch.tv/Trammin Podcast. You can read some decent and dumb tweets on Twitter at Trammin Podcast. And you can find these links and more on Trammin.com.
Yeah. All right. It's time for You're Right, in which we correct ourselves because we just recorded last week's episode.
Sometimes we are wrong, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But most of the time we're right.
Yeah. All right, Rain. Cue that corrections music. Feels good.
That it does.
Forgot a pocket food. Ooh. The bow.
Wow. The bow.
Forgot. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, the great Owen Wilson.
Yeah. Bow. No, can't do it when it's with a B. You need the wow.
Yeah.
You know, anyways.
Ka-chow.
Yeah. The kabao.
The
cheeseburger. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So forgot the bow. That is the ultimate pocket food.
It is.
And we'll talk about some of these later, but you know
what though? Don't put it in your pocket.
No,
it'll good luck cleaning that one up.
Yeah, but the I would say an empanada. We talked about empanadas. The Hostess apple pies are definitely
for sure.
Pocket
for sure.
I swear I thought of another one, but these are those are the best pocket.
Yeah,
not in your pocket, but a food that is.
It's like the Game Boy pocket.
Yeah, it's a burrito pocket. No, it's a blanket. It's in a casing. Yeah. Game Boy Pocket. Never had one.
Me either.
Yeah. Shout out to Bowser. Real great. All right. That's all. And we don't have any news. So you guys can expect that next week. unless I get some text and it didn't make it into the last episode.
If they announce passes
No, it's
from the time that I am not here, I will be back on a plane. I will make the journey to Mordor and back, so we can discuss this crazy fiasco.
fly on the Eagles.
Yes, sir.
Because you can't walk into Mordor.
No, you can't. Frodo did.
I guess.
He did walk in.
I guess. All right. This feels weird to just get right into
the Big Thunder topic. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, Rain, flip us over to YouTube because I'm gonna be reading.
Yes, sir.
Follow along. Snow White's Scary Adventures.
The legit scary one.
So this is the ride that Enchanted Wish replaced. So you're gonna get one last chance. Volume's down. Don't worry.
Volume is down. Okay.
Yeah. One last chance to talk about this slightly older ride. And, send it off a bit and remember what it used to be like before you hop on Snow White's Enchanted Wish. So it's time for our Big Thunder topic of the week. Toot toot. All right. Let's do it. So firstly, it's gone now.
Crazy to think it was the surprise of COVID.
Yeah.
We did not expect
They said refurb, and we said they might do projections and stuff.
Yeah.
They didn't really do projections.
No.
We're not going to talk about Enchanted Wish. Don't worry.
No.
No spoilers.
Yeah, but it's some really neat stuff they did. I'm really happy with,
Yeah, and they actually updated it, so it's way different now, especially watching this now. Like, this was not good.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it used to be much scarier. It was called Snow White's Scary Adventures.
Yeah, like it was it legit and had some jump scares.
Yeah, and
I'm kind of nervous right now. I'm not gonna lie.
It's not that bad. Yeah, but the even older ones, just quick history, way scarier. It was like creepy noises in the woods. The entrance didn't have Snow White's house. It was just terrifying.
So, just some really quick context on the story. That the huntsman, okay, the guy who comes with the dagger.
Mm-hmm.
And a box. He's supposed to take Snow White's heart and present it to the queen, correct?
I think so, yeah.
That's pretty hardcore, man. That's like a little bit of the original Grimm story.
Once Upon a Time is a lot like that.
Oh, the TV show?
Did you ever watch it?
No.
Okay, watch like 2 seasons of it.
Okay.
And then it gets really trash when Elsa shows up.
Elsa's in the show?
Yeah.
What?
It's not a spoiler, really.
Wow.
You got some good stuff up until then. And then it just jumps the shark.
Wow.
But I would recommend the first season is actually magical. But the evil queen's in there. And as it goes on, you see more hearts being ripped out of chests on ABC.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Visceral. So yeah, they were actual scary adventures.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna get to some mildly scary adventures. But first, let's talk about the exterior as we do. It's a
castle.
Is it? Yeah.
Right?
It's kind of a little castle. You know, you're inside the castle.
What country is Snow White from? Germany?
I can find out.
No. Tangled's from Germany.
What?
Yeah, she's German.
Oh. Snow White.
Rapunzel?
Yeah.
I have a feeling she's French.
Snow White. Let's see. Wow, this movie came out in 1938.
Crazy. Walt Disney's first full feature animated movie.
German fairy tale.
German. It is German also. Okay.
Yeah, 19th century. Published by the Brothers Grimm in 1812.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Anything that was Grimm fairy tales was considered
German. In the first edition of their collection, Grimm's Fairy Tales are numbered as Tale 53.
Snow White. Is it just called Snow White?
Sneewitchen.
All right.
Yeah.
Can we refer to her as Snee?
No. And
for
then
the rest of the episode.
And then the first version gave the High German. That was Low German. Then it got High German. Sneeweibchen? I don't know.
Sneeweibchen.
Schnee. I don't know.
Ah.
Yeah, and then they just like mixed it into Sneewitchen.
Okay.
Final revision of the story, 1854. Anyways.
Shout out to the Brothers Grimm.
Yeah. All right, so there is that crown light on around there. Maybe it's not showing. There is a lamppost and the light fixture is a crown.
Okay.
The Evil Queen's crown.
Yeah.
And, one of those little touches.
Were you ever scared by the Evil Queen?
No. The
No?
Evil Queen in the window?
Yeah.
No. What, is that scary?
I mean, well, okay. What
She's
about
still there.
the character in general? Were you ever scared from her?
She's lame.
Yeah, she was kind of lame, huh?
Yeah.
She did, like, what kind of power does she have other than like brewing stuff? Is she a witch?
Shape-shifting, I guess.
But she,
Well, no, she didn't shape-shift. She
Yeah.
turned herself into...
it was from a potion, right?
Yeah.
Mm,
I don't know. She wasn't scary. And she's got a cowl on, right?
yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, she never scared me.
She put on a crown over her cowl. I just realized that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you got to choose either one, a crown or the cowl.
Crowl.
Crowl.
Mr. Crowley.
Mr. Crowl. Oh, thank you, Ozzy.
Yeah. So, I thought we'd get Ozzy Osbourne on the show. So there's the crown light, the Evil Queen in the window. But what's interesting about this, right? You can see inside from outside
Yeah.
on the left, right?
Yeah.
And there's these nice archways.
Mm-hmm.
And I really like them. And I thought this was new, but it's not. The squirrels. See the cute squirrels?
Squirrel.
Yeah, did you see them?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're pretty cute.
Squirrel.
But it was darker back then. But then, of course, there's the poison apple with the golden book.
Yes.
When you touch the apple, what happens, Rain?
You turn to an old lady?
No, doesn't the door
yeah.
shake or something?
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
I just always just passed by it. Thought it was just a
you
cord.
touch it and it's a little jump scare.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is she gonna touch? Oh.
Yeah.
Something happened. Okay. I did not know that. Wow. Look at that, man.
Yeah.
We're a year into this and I'm still finding out some Disney magic.
Yeah, let me see exactly what happens, because even if the video, let's see. Okay. It's a golden apple.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? Touch Snow White's apple for a spooky surprise. Oh, you suck, Pop Sugar. It's not loading because I have all the trackers blocked. Okay. Let's see. 17 seconds. Let's see. You get the laughing queen and stuff. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay. That's still cute, dude. I appreciate that.
But it's gone now. Okay, we're not going to talk about everything that's gone, because everything's gone.
Yeah.
But a nice touch. You touched the apple. But nice little touch. And then as soon as you go in, I love this curve.
This feels like you're in like a dungeon.
Yeah. And then you look in and there is a dungeon.
Yeah.
Creepy dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
There. And then, okay, so something I really like, there's stairs that lead up inside the dungeon. You'll see it. Let it go.
Oh, let it go. Okay.
Yeah. And, love a good dungeon.
Yeah.
Never been in one myself. But see, the stairs lead up. It's nice, and you see them right there?
Yeah.
That's so cool. And did we say follow along, LMG vids? We've used them before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Real cool, glowing. It's a good touch. It looks a little old and dirty.
Great. Well, on purpose, I'm sure.
Yeah. It's bad when there's trash in there, but it's not often.
Yeah.
But really cool. I love the curve because it's tight. It's a tight curve, but it's a cool feeling. And then you walk in, and the queue has like archways, like bricked ceilings. The whole thing is bricky, and like big wood and iron, and
the ceiling. Their wood panels kind of reminds you of being like under a drawbridge.
Yeah, or like in a basement.
Yeah.
Castle basement, dungeon, that type of thing. Yeah, and you go into the queue, and it is actually a nice queue.
For a Fantasyland old ride, I definitely think it's probably the top one.
Yeah, because there is an outside, but the inside is wide open with chains, and then you got like another curve, and like you have these light fixtures, and these columns and beams. And look, see how the ceilings are arched?
Toad is a close second, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Toad is very outside, but look, this arch ceilings and the squirrels, cute squirrels. And it's...
all this is still there, correct?
Yeah, it's all there.
Yeah.
It's all just brighter now, I guess, But then the ride vehicles kind of show up. I like them. They're a little wooden. They got like bunnies on them, right?
Yeah, one of these ride vehicles was actually auctioned off, right?
I think so.
So there's this guy that I found on YouTube, and I'm sure you've seen him. He goes to a specific, I don't know, it's kind of like a Goodwill in Florida. that resells Disney merchandise from the parks, and they buy it, I guess, from the parks. And they had one of the ride vehicles.
Oh,
and people were taking pictures in it and stuff, and they ended up selling it. Solid $50,000 for one ride vehicle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're named after the dwarves, but they have little bunnies on them and all that. They're very similar to the Pinocchio ride vehicles, if not exactly the same.
Yeah.
But then you're kind of in the forest, and I call it Snow White's house, but it's the dwarves' house.
Yeah, she kind of like becomes a squatter there.
Yeah, she what's the word they use in pirates? A commandeer.
Commandeer.
Yeah. So yeah,
you're in the forest.
Yeah, you're in the forest.
The German forest.
Yeah, you board by the house. Mm-hmm. There's the Black Forest in Germany. Maybe that's what it is.
What's the Black Forest?
There's like no light in there. It's so thick.
Black Forest ham.
Maybe. Maybe that's where it came from.
Maybe, yeah.
Is ham? Yeah, ham's a German.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably so wrong. And then you go through these doors, very flat doors, but wooden doors.
It's a Winnie the Pooh. Very Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, the house.
Yeah.
Because you're inside the house.
Mm-hmm.
And
even the flat doors I was talking about. You know, like those panels when you first go into Winnie the Pooh.
Those are panels. These are little thick boys right here. Mm. But yeah, it's not real. But okay, this is funny, but I like myself a good clothesline. Clotheslines are whimsical.
They are. Yeah. Shout out to the clothesline at Big Thunder Mountain.
Huh?
Remember I brought it up?
Yeah.
What a neat little touch. Yeah. Little touch.
Yeah. So shout out to a good clothesline, a good hearth, good beams. This is a lot of good structure work, I guess. A lot of detail in here. Mm-hmm. And then you
get the animals in there.
Yeah.
I honestly really like that like animatronics. I feel like they're a lot easier to do than human animatronics, so they're a lot more convincing.
Yeah. Yeah, I never think these look like fake animals.
No.
They look like cartoon animals.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Which is cool.
Because a cartoon human is weird. Cartoon animal is the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pokemon, all that kind of stuff. So then you hook to the left a little bit, keep going, and cuckoo clock.
Yeah. That should have been the standout thing for me when it comes to like what country it came from. The cuckoo clock, that's such a German thing, like a wooden clock.
Like Austria.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, does this remind you of anything?
Pinocchio?
Step further.
Yeah. Step in time.
No, also still Pinocchio, but Geppetto's house in Traverse Town.
Oh, yeah.
Feels like you're in there.
Yeah.
That's in Kingdom Hearts, everyone, because of course. Mm-hmm. I love that. Now, are we too zoomed out? I think we are. That light's totally in the corner.
Where?
The top left, the battery icon always covers it, but the light.
It's there?
I think it is, because I could see too much above the frame. Should I zoom in?
Yeah.
Let me get in there. You're going to see me up close, everyone.
Hello there. From behind the yellow line, this is an episode of Trammin, where Kirk is zooming us out. All right.
Why, yes. I am in a hooded sweater and shorts. Glad you asked.
You're like any professional inker. Yeah, they got the tie, suit and tie, and then some gym shorts on the bottom.
These are some Bermudas.
Mm.
Yeah.
Jamaica.
Anyway. And
we see herself, the star of the show, which she was not originally there.
Yeah, you see the good old Schneewitchen,
Yeah. Schneewitchen.
So, okay, what? Is she going into like a bedroom? Or is this... She's going upstairs, but you're not.
This is the part of the movie where she first gets there and it's like, hello, is anyone there? And she's looking around, the animals are following her. And then she goes up to the room, the dwarf room.
Yeah.
First off, Snow White, you don't go into a random house.
That's how you get murdered in the forest.
Yes. This is like literally the start to any scary movie. Then again, she is an ignorant teenager.
Yeah, she's supposedly 14, right?
Is she really that young?
In the book.
Yeah. Jesus.
In the movies, I think they purposely make it ambiguous.
Yeah.
Or they're just like, we don't talk about that. Yeah, so it's a weird mishmash of like what the movie's supposed to be. Mm-hmm. Like real quick, It's interesting, but she doesn't move at all. She's
she's a statue.
And it's a big oof, you know?
Yeah.
So then you're still downstairs again, and the dwarves are here.
They got it really quick, right?
The dwarves are here. You got Dopey on top of Sneezy. And
so usually you would think that if somebody is intruding into your home, you'd be a little upset.
Nah, play some music for them.
No, let's put on a concert.
Yeah. And that took me about 10 minutes to find out that was Sneezy, because their costume colors are a little off, but he looks like he's sneezing. It's Sneezy.
Sneezy under
Dopey.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, you see that they're playing music, got some music going, right? Nice, whimsical house.
I loved in here and in the movie. I love the organ that he uses. Is that an organ? Harpsichord?
I don't know.
I don't know, but the little, I think it is an organ because there's air coming out of the top.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little fake version.
Yeah.
But then you go through some doors.
More doors.
And then boom, you're in the woods. You're in the woods, but then the evil queen is peeking through the window. She's jelly. She's jelly.
Yeah.
She needs Snow White's heart.
God, you know what this just reminded me of?
What?
Have you ever seen Little Nicky?
What is Little Nicky?
Did you just say what is Little Nicky?
Yes.
The, I think 2003, 2002 movie starring Adam Sandler, where he is the son of the devil.
What?
You've never heard of Little Nicky?
No.
Yes.
Why does this remind you of that?
Because in the beginning, very beginning of the movie, John Lovitz, the infamous John Lovitz, is being a little peekaboo inside of a girl's house.
Okay.
Yeah, and looking at her while she changes.
It's very 2003.
It's very 2003, and he falls and dies.
Okay.
Yeah. So just remind, like, what are you doing? Like, why are you creeping? Why are you creeping, evil witch? She is a creep. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But it just rubs me the wrong way, you know.
All right. Yeah. So she's there, and then let's continue, Rain.
Oh, shall we?
Yeah.
We're going through the forest.
You're going through the forest, just a flat forest. And some,
Fangorn forest.
And then like dwarf mine, and then you're in the mine.
Yeah.
And there's like one cart that's like 3D.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And then just flat walls, flat paint, no lights, some colors, but it's like, oh, I'm in a mine, and it's like, oh, some sparkles, but not really. You know?
Why does this sound just like the Dumbo episode?
Dude, this whole time I felt like we're joking,
right?
But like we're not joking.
Not. No, this is it.
It's weird. Like it's a good ride that's not good. It's like lazy.
It was cheap, I'm sure.
Yeah, and I wonder, like, see, there's some stuff on the left a little bit, right? A little cavern with some sparkles and lights, but not too much. And here's what I wonder. This used to be like Scary Adventures, right? Then they redid it like a little bit. Did they cheap out when they redid it already?
When did they redo this?
Probably the 80s.
It's been that long?
Because remember they redid Fantasyland in the 80s.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Let's see.
It might not even have been like they cheaped out on it. It might have just been the extent of the technology.
Snow White's Scary Adventures. Let's look at Wikipedia. Let's go down this.
Thank you, Wikipedia.
It's called Enchanted Witch now on Wikipedia.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, okay. So it was open in 1955. Okay. Then in it was Snow White and Her Adventures.
And Her Adventures. That's when they pretty much put the statue in there, I would imagine.
No. That was 55.
Oh, okay.
And that's when that was scary. And then it was rebranded in 83. Yeah.
That was the last time?
Yeah. And then, yeah. And then it closed in January 7th of 2020. So it closed in 82 and 2020. And then Magic Kingdom, it was in 71. Oh, and it was replaced. It's gone.
By what?
Princess Fairy Tale Hall. 2012.
Wow.
Yeah. Tokyo Disneyland has one.
Okay.
Paris has one.
But Magic Kingdom does not?
No.
That's disrespectful.
Eh.
Anything that gets replaced with the princess meet and greets, disrespectful in my book. Even if you're just that spinning Toy Story animation
At
thing.
least they theme that by like the Arendelle Castle or
Yeah.
whatever. But yeah, so I wonder if they're just like, Yeah, the 80s. What are they going to do in the 80s?
They have some neon paint.
I mean, this is probably way better than what it used to be.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. But then there's the vultures.
The vultures are awesome.
Love a good vulture. Vultures in Disney movies are a thing.
Yeah, the Jungle Book vultures.
Oh, yeah.
Those guys are awesome.
The beetles that are actually the monkeys.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't get the beetles.
They're all animals, too. Right?
No.
I mean, beetle.
But it's spelled beet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But I think that's the joke.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Beatles played by is it the monkeys?
Yes. I think
sure?
so. Is it Davy Jones?
Let's see. This always happens.
Yeah.
We always get sidetracked by the
This one we have some time.
Jungle Book vultures. Chad Stewart and Jeremy Clyde was half of then hit British pop singing duo Chad and Jeremy.
Who were they?
I guess they couldn't even
afford the monkeys.
Yeah. They were supposed to be them though. Yeah, that's funny. But
I like a good vulture. You're totally right. Vultures are scary. Not as scary anymore.
Yeah, John Lennon was against it because of course he was.
Yes, of course he was.
Yeah, so then you see the vultures and it's getting scary now.
Yeah.
It's getting scary now.
Yeah, it's the introduction to the scariness.
Yeah, because vultures, they eat corpses.
Yeah, you know something's not good when a vulture shows up.
Yeah, it means someone's dead.
Yeah.
And then look at these big doors going into the Queen's Castle.
Yeah.
There's some nice doors, tall doors.
And here comes I would say almost climax of the whole ride.
Magic mirror on the wall. With this disguise, I'll fool them all. And then she spins around.
Yeah.
This is a good one.
It is.
Because then the back of her is the evil queen and the reflection is the evil queen. And then she spins around.
And she is now the old.
And that's a good effect.
Yeah, how did they do that?
It's just not actually a mirror.
So, but what is it then?
It's just a screen or something. Or probably some Pepper's Ghost nonsense.
Like there's another one of them behind it and it moves independently?
I bet you it's just completely another one behind it that spins at the same time.
Yeah, and it's just like a foil or something that makes it look like a mirror?
It's a one-way mirror.
Oh.
It's probably a light behind it.
Yeah.
That's it. And so you see her spin around and you have...
Where is she? She's in her
own castle, right?
Yeah.
There's her that's where she keeps the mirror.
Man, she's got a mirror right next to her throne.
It's a dark ride. Everything's kind of next
condensed.
to everything. Yeah. But this is where does she scare you, this one, or no?
Nah.
Okay. This is where the music is really suspenseful.
Yeah.
So turn it up and you can really hear this. All right.
All the way?
Yeah. Hit play. This gets really creepy. This is like something's going to happen.
Yeah. And you see skeletons.
Yeah, and you hear the crow.
Yeah, let's go back.
Should we play this through the thing?
You can hear.
I don't think so.
No?
No. No, I can get the cable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know we keep pausing for people, but it's fine. All right, so we plugged it in. I mean, we cut out the whole thing. Where we
instantly plugged in.
Yeah. All right. Play that suspenseful music. What's about to happen?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. And you hear the caw, caw. And so we can stop there. And dude, you see a full-on skeleton.
Yeah.
Hanging from shackles.
Multiple.
Yeah. Two full-on, they're dead humans.
Yeah.
Because they're hanging in a dungeon.
So does that mean the evil queen was killed? No, there's 3.
It's 3.
Yeah, there's a skeleton that's laying down. Check it out. Right. So there's one on the left.
Yeah.
And if you see here, right there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's like, well, I don't know if he was burned alive or what, but.
What's she killing these people for?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Because you know what it is? It's because she's not the fairest. These were all fairer people than her.
That could be a thing.
Yeah. I think that might be it.
That's crazy. Yeah. She just got dead people hanging.
Yeah. She's wild.
Scary adventures, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got them hanging. And then this is where
she's brewing.
There's a spider. But it is a lame spider.
This big one?
Yeah. Because that would have scared me if it was too real looking, But she's brewing she's making
the apple.
She's making the apple.
Yeah.
And
she's got a molcajete right there.
It's a cool. Oh, she does.
Yeah.
You know what it's called?
What?
Mortar and pestle. The pestle is the
Really?
hand thing, and the
Wait, like in English?
Yeah.
I never
or
knew
pestle. Yeah.
I never
mortar
knew
and
Did you know
pestle.
you cannot take that on a plane?
Why?
I think because it's too blunt of an object. You can whack somebody in the head with it.
That's stupid.
Yeah, but I forgot what I was watching.
Whack someone in the head with your laptop.
Yeah, I saw a pillar, a clear pillar with all the things you should not take on a plane, and the bottom was a molcajete.
Wait, is this in Mexico?
Yeah, it was in Mexico. Yeah.
Okay, all right, makes sense. I'm like, who's just getting one of those in like Venice? You know? Yeah. So now, then
That's crazy.
Yeah, and she says she's making sleeping death.
That's hardcore.
Or like, she's gonna. You can't hear, but sleeping death, dude.
Yeah.
And it's the curse. And then and then here you go. You're back outside.
Yeah.
But here she comes.
The first jump scare.
Out on the boat. How does this scare people? She didn't even come out that far.
But she's just, you don't think anything's there. And then you look to the left and, oh man, something just showed up. You know what I mean? That's how it gets me.
Huh. Yeah, it's fine. It's not scary. But the trees.
That was pretty hardcore.
These are Lord of the Rings-ish too.
Yeah. A bit of there's tree beer.
Yeah.
The Ents. Maybe this is where all the Ent women went.
No idea. I got to rewatch them. Extended versions.
Yes, the only way.
So Autumn, my cousin, watched I think 1 or 2 of them not extended. I'm like, dude, you have to watch the extended.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think they're on HBO. I'm like, no, they are.
They are.
And he watches Return of the King extended, and then he looks at the part they cut out on the internet, and he goes, "How could they cut that out? How dare they? That's insane."
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
The regular cuts just now feel like sped up versions.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But anyways,
we're in that forest,
so she scares you.
Yeah, she does.
I would say still, but she's gone.
She's completely gone.
I don't even know what this scene. Oh, I think this is like the good scene.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, guys. You'll go on it, and it's great. Yeah, but you're in a full-on forest. It's a little long.
Forest, yeah.
Okay, you spend a lot of time in the crazy, scary parts on this ride. And what's this? Is it meant to just be scary?
Honestly,
it's called Scary Adventures, but are they just like, we want to terrify children?
Probably.
But it's not that effective, right? I know it's for kids, but it's like, I think because there isn't like good lighting or good projections or like...
It's very dark too.
Yeah, it's just dark. There isn't enough going on for it to feel spooky. It just like looks like, oh, here's some spookiness, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. And then she pops out of Snow White's house. The door flings open. And she just says, "Have a juicy apple."
Oh God.
Yeah, and it's like, nice and creepy.
Yeah.
And
this is probably the best scene.
I love this scene.
Yeah.
It's iconic.
Yeah, that's really cool.
There's the 7 dwarves.
I've always liked the idea of the 7 dwarves taking her out. Like fighting her head on. Because they're, it's cool. They're brave little dwarves. Like I have a feeling this had a lot to do with I'm sure it was some inspiration for Tolkien. You know what I mean? Because a dwarf fighting a bigger evil. Do you see what I'm saying? Like the unlikely hero going up against something that's really evil. And that's what the dwarves are. Like, you don't think that they have it in them to take this, the Wicked Witch down, and they do.
It's not the Wicked Witch.
Not Wicked Witch. Whatever she is.
Yeah.
The Wicked Queen.
And it's such a good scene, and it's like one of the only things I remember from the movie, right? And
The Rock.
Yeah, but like they're just static. And there's a storm going on, but this is before the projections and stuff. It's just...
Well, think about it, man. Like, there were really not many animatronics in the 80s.
Yeah, I know.
Sure, you had pirates.
But that's the thing.
Sure.
You had pirates.
Yeah.
But did they not know how to make cartoons and animatronics? Did they not want to?
I'm sure it was expensive.
Yeah.
Like that's what it was.
And they're all hydraulic back then.
Yeah.
Because electric could break down more easily because it's not mechanical, but you just replace it. Just put another motor in there.
So when they're hydraulic, could you literally probably hear that?
Probably. That's why there's That's why there's music and stuff.
Mm.
Yeah. That's why the rides are so loud, so you don't hear anything.
Yeah.
And
unlike Tiki Room where you hear
click, 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 clack, clack. Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's part of it, you know? So yeah, then they take out the evil queen.
they take her out, dude. They say, see you later.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones style.
Yeah. And
Real quick, shout out to the lightning behind them.
yeah.
There's like a little screen behind them. I dig that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And then you know, and then they lived happily ever after. At the end.
Woo, man.
That is the worst. That's okay. You get out, there's a raven on the post. It's,
Yeah.
you know, it's cool, right? And you know, a nice exit. I like that curved gate. But here's the thing. The Mr. Toad's ending is abrupt, but it's purposeful.
Right.
This is just like, okay. I get there's the lamppost, by the way.
Yeah.
So they
These right-throughs are kind of hard to do.
I think this would be better without the they lived happily ever after, because the scary adventure is over when the queen is dead.
Yeah.
But then they put the happily ever after and you're like, more happened
Yeah.
that we missed.
Yeah.
The kiss and all
Prince
that
Charming.
stuff. Yeah, he's
went
not
out.
he's not,
Not charming.
he is
Whatever.
charming.
He is charming?
Yeah. Prince Charming is Snow White.
Who's Cinderella? He's charming.
No, he's just the prince, isn't he?
I don't. I gotta look this up now. I got it.
So I'm curious. Yeah, Prince Philip is
Sleeping Beauty. Prince
So-
Charming is Cinderella.
It's also Snow White, dude. In Once Upon a Time, it's a whole thing.
Really?
She calls him Charming. It's his name. I don't think it's his name, but she calls him Charming.
Prince Florian.
But why do they call him Prince Charming?
I don't know.
Do they ever say Florian?
Other names, Prince Charming
There you
in
go.
Once Upon a Time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
My
So
bad.
specifically,
Prince Florian.
I guess he's also known as the Prince. Also, he's always rocking the lipstick, dude. Rocking the lipstick. hard.
Dude, you got to make it show, you know?
Oh, look at video games. Kingdom Hearts Cross.
Oh, Birth by Sleep.
Yeah. Feature films. Flubber.
What?
I guess he was a cameo in Flubber.
That's weird.
That is so weird. And was in House of Mouse. Okay.
I'm sure he's in House of Mouse. Everyone's in House of Mouse.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, Prince Florian. That's crazy.
yeah.
That's weird.
So this ride, it's gone now, of course.
Yeah.
So we're not going to say how we would improve it.
Officially defunct.
Yeah. It needed to go, right?
It did. Yeah.
'Cause it wasn't telling a whole story. And then they made it all strange, and it was like, okay, so we're not going to spoil like what's cool about Enchanted Wish, but we're going to talk about it now because we did a whole ride through and we're 40 minutes in.
Yeah.
So sure, does Enchanted Wish get rid of almost all the scary parts? Yes. But also, like, Snow White was asleep for a lot of the scary parts. It's just looking at a different side of the story. And it's not like a whitewashing or whatever. It's just like we could tell a better story through a ride.
Through this, especially this limited time that they have.
Very limited. It's what, 2.5 minutes, if not.
Yeah, the whole video is 4.5, and that's walking in and leaving.
Yeah.
So
Maybe 3-minute ride, you know? And a lot of time here, it's not dense at all. So I think that was another thing. With Enchanted Wish, they made it a little more dense, and if it wasn't, there was a lot more to look at.
Yeah.
And in a ride, like in a dark ride, it's all about looking at things. Like you can't be immersed in like a Radiator Springs in like this amount of time. You know?
Right,
So
right.
Because it's not big. Because Radiator Springs, you move fast, but it's huge. This is like you're inside of a building in the middle of Disneyland.
do you know how everyone refers to rides as e-ticket, seat? What was this? I'm really curious because I
think it's a B,
it's a B ticket.
if not C. But
Yeah, because it's never been that. Peter Pan, would that be considered an e-ticket?
no,
No, that's not an e-ticket.
I think that's no. Let's see. I'm gonna type old Disneyland ticket book.
Yeah, because it usually gives you a list, right?
All right. Products for sale. Can you not? Okay. It just shows the whole book. Come on. Each ticket has like what it's valid for.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Printable. Come on. Oh, okay. Click Americana.com. You gonna show me? Oh, here we go. Okay.
Thank you, Americana.
Yeah. A ticket. Fire engine.
Fire engine? You had to use a ticket for the fire engine?
Yeah. Horseless carriages. Horse-drawn streetcars. Main Street Cinema. Omnibus. King Arthur Carousel and Sleeping Beauty's Castle.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. B ticket. Main Street Cinema. Again. It's 25 cents.
Yeah.
Alice in Wonderland, Casey Jr. Circus Train, Motorboat Cruise, Swiss Family Treehouse.
C ticket.
That was B.
Yeah.
So C ticket now is the Shooting Gallery, TWA Rocket to the Moon, Tomorrowland Autopia, Mad Tea Party, Dumbo Flying Elephant, Fantasyland Autopia, Shooting Gallery. Again? There are 2 shooting galleries. There was one on Main Street. Mike Fink Keel Boats. Oh, oof. Indian War Canoes. Yeah, I like Davy Crockett's.
That's much better.
Canoes a little better, you know?
Yeah. Indian War Canoes? Wow.
Okay, D ticket. America Sings. Disneyland Railroad. People Mover. Rocket Jets. Skyway to Fantasyland. Skyway to Tomorrowland. Storybook Land Canal Boats. Mark Twain Steamboat. Rafts of Tom Sawyer's Island. Sailing Ship Columbia. Disneyland Railroad. Davy Crockett's Explorer Canoes. Wait, did they like
reuse some of
Wait,
these?
Snow White's not on here.
Straight up just not on there?
She's not in the ticket book.
You sure it's not an E?
It's not an E.
Wow.
Right? I just see Matterhorn bobsleds. Am I missing something here?
Maybe it was already
it says or any other A attraction.
Oh
man, that's annoying. We went through this whole thing. Okay, old ticket book, Snow White.
Isn't that crazy, dude? Okay, I got it. Snow White, admit one adult. 35 cents. What was 35 cents?
It's not helping. Snow White, come on, someone.
Oh, C ticket.
C ticket. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, tomorrow.
I see it.
Yeah, I see it. The Tomorrowland Grand Prix Raceway, Fantasyland, Dumbo, Peter Pan, Snow White, Mr. Toad, Mad Tea Party. And this one already had the Davy Crockett's Explorer Canoes.
Nice. Unless the War Canoes or something else.
Oh, actually, this is Disney World, but I would imagine it's the same.
I think it's a C ticket. Yeah. So.
Well, It's a Small World is an E ticket.
It kind of is.
Yeah.
It's not thrilling, but it's a legitimate, good, long ride. That's the other thing. Long.
What is the Mickey Mouse review?
I thought this was Walt Disney World.
This is Walt Disney World.
What do I know about Walt Disney World?
Yeah, I don't know.
I've never been there.
Tropical Serenade.
What is that?
I have no idea. In Adventureland. That sounds like a tiki room.
Yeah, maybe. So, this ride, I think it's the density that's the problem. Not that everything.
Is that a problem though?
It's not dense. Like that forest.
Yeah.
Waste.
Yeah.
It's a waste because you're just.
We're talking about scary still.
Scary.
Yeah.
Because the new one is dense. It's beautiful. Tasteful. Good use of lights, projections. Not quite animatronics, but the things move a little more.
Right. There's more energy.
Yeah. Kinetic energy, as we like to say.
Yes.
So I think it needed it.
You know what, though? What I do miss about it a lot is just the fact that it's kind of a bad ride.
I was going to say, this was going to be my We Had It So Good.
Yeah.
But I'm going to put it in here. I miss Disney not having hits.
Exactly what I was trying to say. Like, it's the thing that nobody wants to go to, so we'll do it anyways.
But it's good. When you get off, you're like, I liked it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Yeah, I miss when they missed sometimes.
Yeah.
But the problem is, like, they might miss with web slingers, but not in a charming way.
Yeah.
Like, this is like, it's still a dark ride, you know?
I like the pun there.
That wasn't on purpose. Thanks. Yeah, I think I do miss that. And I miss, okay, I don't really like this too much about Small World because some of it isn't good, but like, Small World's like paper mache.
Yeah.
It's like everything now is like nicely molded plastic and really good painted things, and the things don't wobble as much.
You miss the charm of it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There it is again. Yeah, I miss the simple nature of it.
Yeah.
But I don't miss Snow White Scary Adventures because Enchanted Wish
is by far a better ride.
I like want to go on it again because I just want to say it has like a Peter Pan moment.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, think about it. Like, when was the last time we saw any of these Fantasyland rides updated? I guess Alice in Wonderland, which was maybe 10 years ago?
A little bit. No, it was like 5 years.
It was like 5 years? Okay.
And then Peter Pan a little bit. They added
incremental. Yeah. It's like an iPhone update. Very incremental with Peter Pan.
Yeah, they added a projector and some paint.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but this is
a big
it's a full redo.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, nothing's the same except the house, right? And the final scene. But even the final scene is updated.
Yeah, I think just some of the settings might be reused. The ride vehicles are different, right? They may be the same.
The house is decorated.
Yeah.
When you walk in, it's beautiful. They repainted everything, and yeah, we'll do a whole Enchanted Wish episode for sure. Which I guess it would be easier to talk about because it feels like there's a more going on.
Yeah,
and we'd have news and stuff.
Yeah,
yeah, but yeah, I like that they didn't get rid of it though.
Yeah,
Snow White is like what Disney's built on.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, it's where. Yeah, Walt Disney was able to finally stretch his creative.
Where he made his bones.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
I don't know. I get what you're saying though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was first feature film. Feature film.
Animated feature film in general.
Yeah.
It was honestly like, I hear, Dagan from Knockback talk about it all the time. It was a marvel back then. To get something approved that was that long in animation was just so expensive and so not profitable, but they still did it anyways.
Yeah.
And Walt Disney was able to build a whole, really like an empire out of that one thing. So
speaking of digging, they're related to this, their last Knockback episode, The Woods.
Oh yeah.
I
haven't heard it.
Yeah, they talk about abandoned things and all that. Like abandoned house was going to bring it up.
Mm-hmm.
Not as dangerous as you would think.
Mm-hmm.
Why would I go into an abandoned home? I don't think so. But yeah, it's funny because even this old one, like you feel like you're more in a forest in the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, you're right.
As fake as it looks.
That rain room.
Yeah.
That rain room is great.
And yeah. So I don't know if I have much more to say about this ride because of that abrupt ending. It's one of those interesting rides because they didn't really try to make it a whole movie.
Mm-hmm.
They tried to do one perspective in the whole movie.
Yeah.
The scary part. And the new one is kind of like the enchanted fun parts.
Mm-hmm.
Is the Evil Queen even in it?
The mirror thing is still there, isn't it? Oh no, am I crazy? I might be crazy.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It was so quick. But yeah, it's just totally different now. It's not scary anymore. And it didn't need to be.
Yeah, because
it wasn't. If it's gonna be scary, make it scary.
You know what is scary is Pinocchio. That movie is terrifying
because of the donkey thing.
Yeah,
It doesn't scare me though.
It doesn't.
No.
It always kind of scared me a bit.
Huh.
Yeah, just like don't be a bad boy or you'll turn to a donkey.
Yeah. It doesn't scare me too much, but yeah, I get that. Now that's the new king of I don't want to go on it. It's scary. Snow White is like, hey, the line goes out onto Main Street.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, as far as a Big Thunder topic,
yeah, this episode is kind of like this ride, just kind of
it's like the first,
in and out.
Yeah, it's like our first episode, 54 minutes.
Yeah,
we still got some stuff though.
Yeah.
I got some segments.
Yeah, cool. I'm down, dude.
Yeah. So
let's do this thing.
We have it so good. We have it so good. It is when we talk about things we miss or appreciate about Disneyland, and no one writes in because it's complicated this week. So
I'm gonna change my Facebook status to "It's complicated."
Oh yeah, do that. Go ahead.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Nope.
No.
I actually think I'm still single on Facebook.
You still have a Facebook?
Yeah.
I haven't had one for like almost 10 years.
Yeah. Technically, Trammin has a Facebook. Technically.
Why?
I just picked it up so nobody else would ever get it.
Can you link that to the Instagram instead of your personal Facebook that keeps relinking to?
Oh, yeah. Somebody liked us on Facebook.
Wow.
I have no content on Trammin Podcast on Facebook, but somebody liked it.
I think link it to the Instagram album.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah. All right. So we had it so good. Can't really talk about this week because we just talked about this week in the last episode. Real weird. What's something else you miss?
About Disneyland?
Or something you're like, we're glad we have it back or looking forward to doing it again.
Yeah. Honestly, because of, like you were saying, because of this episode, because of us talking about Enchanted Wish, and because of one specific moment, you said to look to the left on a specific moment when you see Dopey. And I looked too late. So I want to do Snow White again.
Did you eventually see it in a ride through or something?
No. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait till I can see it in person.
I didn't tell you what it was, did I?
No.
Oh.
No. So I'm
you look at him and then you got to look to the left.
You got to look fast. You got to look fast because it goes. Did
you like catch a glimpse of it? How did you know you missed it?
I thought I saw some mirrors.
Okay, yeah. All right.
But that was it.
So you passed them already.
Yeah.
You blink and you missed, dude.
Yeah.
And it's a cool effect. So yeah, what do I miss?
So with that,
yeah,
I miss mirrors in Disneyland.
Mirrors and I don't like when you walk in a mirror, like see mirrors on the ride. It's like, oh, who are those people? Oh, it's me.
I always throw up the deuces, dude, to myself.
No, you throw it up to the evil queen looking from the other side of the one-way mirror. Yeah. I think I miss like I don't know, I've been to Fantasyland at night. Like I just did that. I already missed Tropical Hideaway.
Yeah. I miss a nice Loco Moco bow.
Oh, with the mushroom sauce, dude.
Great.
Yeah, real good stuff.
Delicious.
What was that?
I always say delicious like that, and Brandy always gets a kick out of it.
I almost miss Small World again.
Do you?
Yeah. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I went on it. But it's a nice ride. Nice ride to go on at night.
Yeah.
You know, no one's in that line.
Yeah, I miss the AP nights, dude. Like, weird to say, like, I miss going. This is gonna be really weird to say, but I miss going and being crowded.
But not caring that.
And not caring.
Not caring that you're gonna get sick. Not caring that you're bumping into people, that you don't have time, that you can't get on a ride.
Yeah. And I'm gonna sound like an anti-masker in this, but I just miss kind of hearing people.
Like, no, that's different. That's different. You're not saying like, how dare we wear masks for you? You're just saying like, yeah, when like, oh, hi, would you like to live in? Yeah.
Shout out to the cast members who are rocking out the little mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really helps.
I dropped a class, an engineering class, because the teacher was using that in a room the size of my bedroom. And she was kind of psychotic. I was like, you know what? I don't need you. I don't need...
That's the most savage, reasoning.
I don't need your chaotic energy in my life. It's like George Costanza reason to drop something. Like, why'd you drop the class? She used one of those microphones. No, she was weird.
Really?
Really weird. Gave me a lot of trouble with stuff. And I'm like, you know what? She argued with me when I tried to drop the class. And I was like, can you just drop me? Like, it was in the window where you don't get a W or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm out. She's like, oh, I think I have to work or something. Made up some lie. Crazy lady. Crazy. With the fanny pack with the speaker, dude.
Yeah.
In a classroom of, I think, 16 students. Okay.
Yeah. Yesterday, I went to I'm a big card player. Like, I've always really been into trading cards since even before high school, since I was like 5. Played a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! In high school. Played a lot of Pokemon out of high school. Now I'm into Digimon. Brand new game just came out, and I went to the very first tournament for Digimon since it came out during the pandemic, and in the very first in-person tournament, I guess I should say. And between us, there was a big plexi.
That's weird.
Between us, and these as close as you and I, but the plexi right here, and we're both wearing masks, and a little hole in the bottom, so you can pass each other cards to cut. Because whenever you play competitive, you have to cut and there's specific mannerisms or different things you have to do. It's just weird. Like, especially if you don't know all the card effects and stuff, and you're like, oh, like, what does that do? It's it's so awkward. I left after the first round.
Was there ever a card game?
Digimon, there was back when Pokemon first came out, but it just never caught on.
So they just started again.
So, this time, Bandai had a good success. Like really good success with Dragon Ball. There's a big Dragon Ball card game out now, and they, I guess, transferred some of that success into Digimon, and it's really popular. Yeah, I don't know if it's just because of how expensive things are now, or how the world is just reacting after the pandemic, but things are very expensive and a lot of people, a lot of demand for it. So
You know what made me quit Digimon?
Hmm.
When they had freaking laptops.
why?
I was like, are you serious? That little white thing in the first series with Tai and all that?
The Digivice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. And then they had a different one, right? That was colorful.
Yeah.
Also cool. And then they're like, I'm going to open a laptop into the Digi world. Like, okay. Okay. You're carrying a laptop around?
Yeah.
I'm out.
It goes for me. Digimon Adventure, the first one is the best. What a tangent, but Digimon Adventure is the best. Then Digimon Tamers, which is season 3, is right up there because it's so like, you know how depressing Evangelion is. Evangelion. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah.
Everyone says it's like the most depressing thing. That's exactly Digimon.
Digimon
Tamers.
is depressing.
Digimon Tamers, like the Digimon start questioning why they help humans. Like it's like the most like.
When did the laptops come in?
I think this must have been the season after, or when they start fusing.
It's ridiculous.
Digimon New Frontier.
Open the laptop. The Digimon really? Come on. The first one, dude.
Yeah,
I always wanted one.
they make them again.
My mom never got me one.
They're expensive. I bought one for Gabriel for
Back in the day, they probably weren't.
yeah. I bought one for Gabriel for his birthday. He's the biggest Digimon fan I know. He has a Crest of Courage right here too. I think it was 120.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's new though, or
brand new.
like new production?
Yeah, from Japan.
That's probably why.
Yeah.
Huh, I'll check
From
it out.
Bandai.
I'll check it out. Yeah. And then Namco doing some good stuff.
They are.
Yeah.
Love those guys.
Yeah, I miss. I already missed the bows. I already miss chilling. I miss chilling in Tropical Hideaway at night when you can just go back and order more stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss just okay. I miss not. It's kind of what Kimmy said in the last episode, which we just recorded. Like not having to plan anything.
Yeah.
I just
winging it.
I miss just winging it.
Yeah.
With everything.
Yeah.
You know? Like I don't want to think about it. Just want to go. I want the only thing to worry about is if they're going to send me to Toy Story or not with my free parking. Yeah. And then after that, I didn't care. I didn't care how long the security
Remember how
line
much we complained about getting that Twitter notification about the parking lot being full?
I mean, I would wait before I'd go.
Yeah.
But
I miss that. I miss complaining about that.
Yeah, I miss being worried about that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only thing. Because once I'm on the tram, that's it. We're tramming, dude. We're in. Yeah. Anything that happens afterwards, I don't care. Yeah. Nothing bad is going to happen. Even if a ride closes down, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Just go to do the other thing. Go sit on a bench. Yeah. Go look at the Mark Twain. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Go listen to some water. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, you're 100% right.
I go listen to some music. Yep. Walk somewhere. Walk around a store where you can enter through any of the doors. And any number of you can be in there, and you can waste 25 minutes in the store and not care.
Yeah.
Miss that a lot. And it's probably going to be a while.
It will, but I think it'll come back.
It will.
Not in the same vein that we had it before, but it'll be back in one way, shape, or form.
Yeah. I can't imagine them not separating people with $1,500.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially, I don't think it's going to happen soon, but like knots and stuff, people are scratching the itch with that.
Universal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Universal's kind of stepping it up a little bit.
They are.
And they're stepping it up on their social media.
Mm-hmm.
Their reputation's going up a little bit, I think.
I 100% agree.
I hear Islands of Adventure is awesome. They're doing their Epic Universe. What is Epic Universe?
I have no idea.
I have
no idea what you're talking about.
Are they rebranding Universal or are they building another park?
I would imagine that they need to rebrand because a lot of Islands of Adventure is Marvel. There's a Spider-Man ride. There's a Hulk ride. There's just
Wizarding World.
There's 2 Wizarding Worlds in Florida. There's one in Islands of Adventure and there's one in Universal proper. But one's Diagon Alley, one's...
You have to take the train to get to the other one? Or
You can. You don't have to, but it's kind of like you need a park hopper.
Oh,
yeah. You could be locked and not take the train.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard it's a big deal. Epic Universe. I'll look into it. You'll go down that rabbit hole. Yeah. I think it'll happen. I do miss that worry-free.
Yeah, me too.
Like, oh, this kind of sucks. I'll be back next week. I'll be back in 3 days.
Yeah.
You know? But I do wonder if restrictions are gone and all that, even if it's busy, if it'll just feel less stressful.
Yeah.
Because like you'll just don't have to worry about, distance and masks and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I think we'll have it back.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there.
And in that same vein, really, this is the only person I have access to on a short notice. Kimmy wrote, "I miss short Disney trips."
Yeah, the 2 hour,
2 hours.
You know who
Dude,
was
the 45 minutes of walk in, meet Jonathan Shahani at the partner statue, and then walk out. Or shops for some pins and leave. That's all I did once. I didn't care.
You know who was the queen of the short visit?
Who?
To me? Christine.
Oh.
I always felt like I would meet up with you guys and it was like 9 o'clock and Christine would be like, I'm out.
It's like 8:30 and we're like, I'm out.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? I remember we all went and I was drinking like crazy in DCA.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I got a couple hours before we leave and stuff. And I was still feeling a little tipsy. And Christine's like, oh yeah, we were going to leave. And I was like, oh, all right. So yeah,
I that's when I lived by my parents.
Uh-huh. Were you living at your parents?
I think so. Even if I
Maybe you were.
Even if I wasn't, she would leave her car here. So she would I'd drive. This is how Christine and the fast exit. When she wants to leave, dude, we'd drive. I'd drop her off at her car in my parking lot and she'd leave before I get in my garage. Yeah.
Oh man.
Like because she would stop her car here before we'd go, and Diego would be like, Christine's been in your house and I haven't. And I'm like, listen, buddy, Christine has not been to my house. She's been to my house's bathroom and then back outside. She's not sat on my couch. She's not hung out here.
You know what?
It was funny.
I got a bone to pick.
What?
Diego, you sat in my spot downstairs. You sat in my eating area. I'm coming for you.
Well, speaking of eating, it's time for one last bite. Let's talk about food again. Well,
Yay.
see, it sounds like again, but these people, these listeners, this Tram fam has been without this for a week. So I did some work for this one, but best food you ate this week. Take two. All of you eaten technically in a way since the last thing is that breakfast burrito.
And I was going to say exactly that.
It's fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you.
You got the hot link.
Yes.
What is a hot link? Like a Louisiana sausage?
Exactly.
I would have been down for that, but I wanted bacon.
Most people will put traditional breakfast sausage in a breakfast burrito. Not a fan of sausage.
No.
And
it's the anise flavor.
Yes. And I appreciate, shout out to
fennel.
BB's Cafe in Covina. BB is the only cook. She does everything herself.
Did you say her daughter takes
and
the
I think
orders?
It's her daughter who's taking the orders. Maybe a couple daughters. She's got a couple different girls that work there. And they have 626 current reviews on Yelp. A flat 5 stars. Like not 4.5, not 4. She's got 5. And it is, by God, some of the best food I've ever eaten.
And what's funny is like I knew this would happen. Like it was not hot when you got here. And some of the stuff is less crispy.
Mind you, it took me 40 minutes to get here.
And it's still great.
Yeah. And
I was hoping there would be foil, and there was.
Yeah.
She knows.
I put in the order at 9:10. Okay. And she said it would be ready in 10 minutes. So that means it was already ready for a solid 50 minutes before I got here.
What? Huh? 50?
Or
15?
No, 50. No, like a full hour.
It was ready though?
Yeah. Because I put in the order at 9:10.
Yeah.
And I got here at 10:20.
Why did it take you so long?
What? That's how.
Wait, how long did it take you to get here?
40.
Yeah.
So I went to go pick it up.
Yeah. From her, how long was it to get here?
40.
Was it ready?
But it was ready before I got there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stress out about wait times for stuff like that. I'd run.
But that's the thing. Like I know her burritos are still nice and hot.
It was great.
Yeah. She does this thing in the burritos where she like mixes everything.
Yes.
And I appreciate that a lot because typically in burritos it's like egg, then you get some bacon, then a big old thing of cheese, and then the potato.
Problem. Sometimes it's like when they put cold ingredients.
Yeah.
But there are no cold ingredients in a breakfast burrito.
No. So And she makes some homemade salsa.
That was good.
That is very good. And I actually ask for extra salsa every time because I just drown it in the salsa.
It needs it because it's very heavy, lardy and stuff.
And that burrito will keep you full until dinner.
I'm still not hungry.
Yeah, me either. No question about it. It'll fuel you for the rest of the day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Really quick, we had it so good.
Oh.
Featuring my mom.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's new.
Yeah. She said she misses the submarine ride with the mermaids.
All right.
Yeah. She went old school on that one. And then she said they had a ride that would turn to different eras. Lincoln was a robot narrating it. So I don't know if she's talking about America Sings or she's talking about the great moments with
and then getting on the train right after.
yeah. So she's just like blending everything.
You know what? Maybe she thinks the train narrator is Lincoln.
Maybe.
Because that goes different eras.
And then she asked if they still have the tiki room.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Loved it.
So
love it.
Anyways, back to the food. I think we're both saying the burrito.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's all
I'm sorry that you can't experience the cheese in it. Because it kind of just brings everything together.
That's maybe one day.
You know, she also has a burrito that is a pulled pork breakfast burrito.
Hello.
Yeah. Interesting. I've never had it because I'm too satisfied with my hot link. But yeah, she has a pulled pork but she's actually not famous for the burritos.
What's she famous for?
For her chicken and waffles.
That wouldn't keep 40 minutes.
No, which is why I won't do it. But the waffles she has is probably some of the best batter I've had.
Cinnamon in there?
I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not a big wing guy, but she just fries some, wings and puts them in with the waffle. But the waffle is fantastic.
The chicken nearby here, the wings
they're good.
Insane.
Yeah. But her waffle is off the charts, and she has some. She has like a hot link sandwich for lunch and stuff. Yeah, BB is awesome. She is awesome. I think at this point she must know who I am, because I'm a big advocate.
Yeah, my Starbucks is starting to know who I am.
Oh yeah.
So now I'm like, I have to tip them when they remember my name.
I'm like a chronic switcher.
What does that mean?
Like, I'm driving, on my way to work. Do I feel like Starbucks today? Okay, let's check the Starbucks line. If it's too long, Coffee Bean it is. If there's even one or two cars in Coffee Bean, Dunkin' it is. It's just and maybe sometimes I feel like Rad. I'm always switching it up.
For me, it's, do I want iced coffee this morning or hot coffee? And if I want iced, I put the order in on my phone, and then I drive up to Starbucks and I grab it and I continue my trip. It adds a minute and a half to wherever I'm going.
Your hot coffee's just the Keurig.
Yeah. I don't like Keurig.
Yeah.
But it does the trick.
Yeah.
It does the trick when you use like Pete's.
Yeah. Yeah. The good pods.
Yeah. And the Costco ones. The Costco ones are puffy. They got a lot in there.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good. All right. Yeah. But again, we didn't have too many sweets this week. I need a good chocolate chip cookie in my life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think Tuesday, like umami just filled me up. I didn't get any.
Really?
We didn't go anywhere. I don't think so.
Which umami did you go to? Anaheim?
Anaheim.
So right next to the packing house.
Right. Yeah. Dude, we walked through the packing house twice and didn't get any sweets. No pops, no nothing.
Wow. Okay. Is it fully open?
Looked fully open.
Okay. I was about to go last night, but I decided not to.
Too. It was open until like 9.
Okay.
And this was a Tuesday night.
Yeah. Shout out to the Blind Rabbit in there. My favorite bar I've ever gone to.
The Speakeasy.
Speakeasy.
Yeah, we saw it.
Yeah. It's awesome in there, dude. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. So it was a good old time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no sweets, but that's fine. I'll probably have something sweet today, but yeah, you guys won't know about it.
Until weeks from now. Crazy to think. We're in the future, man. Isn't that a movie, Future Man?
Bicentennial Man.
Great movie, Robin Williams.
That freaked me out as a kid.
Yeah.
In a good way. I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's bonkers. Because the concept was like,
Yeah.
Anyways, let's talk about some Apple foods.
Apple foods.
Oh, yeah. You don't have the dock in front of you.
No.
Yeah,
that's fine.
No, you don't need it in front of you. It's more fun this way because then you don't know.
I'm a big fan of the Apple food.
Ah.
Not apples necessarily, but sometimes, a nice Honey Crisp.
Okay.
Really, really, really warms my soul.
You need a good Jazz apple.
A Jazz apple? Which one?
Trader Joe's.
Are those the yellow ones?
No, they look like Gala apples.
Okay.
Or Gala, but they're small.
Yeah.
Dude, razor sharp.
Mm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
so crisp it hurts. So good. But how do you feel about dehydrated apple crisps? Kev's were good, but like
the Disney ones?
Yeah.
They're good.
I like them.
Yeah, I like them too.
It's interesting because
They're kind of airy.
Yeah, you're eating a chip,
Mhm.
but it's a fruit.
Yeah.
I like them.
I like apple slices just in general too. I'll sometimes go to McDonald's and just get the apple slices. You don't like them?
No.
They're like 40 cents or something.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
No, I like biting into an apple, even though I have jaw problems.
Yeah.
I love biting into a juicy apple. You know, some of it gets on you.
But when it comes to apple things.
I have a list.
Oh, you do? Okay, let's hear it.
Let's go through the list.
Cool.
And then if I miss anything, you bring them up.
We'll do.
Yeah, but let's one thing at a time. Apple pie. How do you feel?
Are we talking about Dutch apple pie
Oh my God.
or regular apple pie?
I forgot the difference.
The regular apple pie just has your typical pie crust on the
Yeah.
top. The Dutch, I believe it's called Dutch, is the crumbs, the sweet crumbs on the top.
My mom will literally make an entire apple pie just so she could eat the crumbs. She'll eat the pie too,
Yeah.
but she loves the buttery crumbs.
Yeah.
And she'll make the whole thing. But it's got to be, if it's going to be, it's got to be the crumbs. Like,
I'll take the regular. I'll
Really?
take the regular over the crumbs, yeah.
why?
I don't know. I think the crumbs are a little too overpowering.
They hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is with the crumbs.
Give me a nice warm apple pie a la mode, and I am in heaven. Dude.
A la mode is with the ice cream, right?
Yes.
Okay. Remember the club I was in at Bosco?
The Noodle Club?
No, kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it
ASTCM? ASM?
ASM?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was the president. We'd have the board meetings
Yeah.
on the late Thursdays.
The Jack in the Box meetings.
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but no, that was what we would do as kids because we were dropped off at the same time. But we went to Bosco Tech and Don Bosco Technical Institute in Rosemead, California. And should we give out this information? That's fine.
Send your kids there. It's a good school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Keep it alive.
if they're boys, it's an all boys school.
Right.
Yeah. So Thursdays were late start because the teachers had a meeting. Sometimes it was every other Thursday. Is that what it was?
No, it was every Thursday.
Yeah, was it?
Yeah, 9:15 or something.
8:45.
8:45. That 45 minutes was gold.
Yeah.
It was gold for us.
So Mr. Curiel, didn't go to those meetings.
Really? I didn't know that.
Or he went every other week.
Yeah.
Maybe because they were for department heads every other week or something.
Yeah.
Either way, he would skip them sometimes. And we would do our board meeting at Caro's. And that would be at 7:30. So it would be a little earlier, but we'd have a solid hour. And then I think we'd all walk back to school. If not, I don't think did he shove us in his truck? Maybe. I don't know. Dude, private school's awesome.
Yeah.
But we'd have meetings there. And Austin DeHart would never buy breakfast. He would always buy an apple pie a la mode.
Really?
Yeah. This is over 10 years ago. And
Wow.
I distinctly remember that. So shout out to Austin DeHart. He's making
I
some
remember.
music.
I remember when Austin drove on the wrong side of the road from the gas station all the way back into the Bosco parking lot.
Why?
I don't remember, but he was on the wrong side. I think he was trying to make a point.
What was the point?
I don't know. I just remember him driving the wrong side of the road the whole time.
Wow.
Yeah.
I remember Ian
Wow.
Ojeda crashing into the gate.
In his FJ Cruiser.
He might have just been a Suburban. He had an FJ Cruiser, the original.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't like apple pie.
Really?
I like it if the apples are chopped enough. But
I've been hearing this a lot.
I prefer them not to be. The cooked apples have a disgusting texture.
It's kind of slimy, kind of like a slug,
Yeah,
but I like it.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. I love the flavor in the hot and the cold. But like, you know what's better than apple pie a la mode? Lava cake or brownies with ice cream.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But I get it. The flavors are really great, but not for me. McDonald's apple pies are not it.
They're nostalgic for me.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
But the like we said last time, the apple empanadas, RIP from Taco Bell, cinnamon apple, you know?
Do you remember those grocery store pre-packaged in wax paper fruit pies?
I was about to bring up Hostess.
Hostess did them?
Yeah, they still do. And there's some knockoffs. The cherry one was like my dad's favorite.
Dude, those things, they hit so hard.
They're nasty, but I love them.
They're nasty?
When was the last time you had one?
A long time
The
ago.
dough
Yeah.
is like flavorless nonsense.
Really?
It just has that icing crust.
That reminds me so much of my Uncle Alex, dude. My Uncle Alex is like, he looks like the most fit person you'll ever see. He's been skinny his whole life. Like 150 pounds, 5'10",
Wow.
his whole life. And he would have one of those every morning for like 20 years, dude.
You could do that though. If you're gonna have sugar, it's gonna be in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
If you're active,
Yeah. And all of his job, he works at a cement plant as a technician. So he's always on it, like with his hands doing stuff.
yeah, it's obviously, you want to eat a good breakfast, but like, oatmeal with like some sugar in it is okay because like you'll burn off, it's your fuel.
Yeah.
You eat that before you go to sleep, you're not burning any of it off, Yeah, that's fine. Especially if you had a late lunch, that type of thing. And everyone's different.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I was about to bring those up. I think that's it for those types of things. However, apple freeze.
Apple freeze.
Your apple slushy, dude. How could you forget?
How can I forget?
Yeah.
Wow.
Good.
Great, dude.
Does anyone else
Like that?
sell it?
No.
You know what
I've never seen.
Yeah. You know what I might do today?
What?
Might go get myself a pine.
Pine.
Remember we brought up some Pennsylvania nonsense?
I don't remember this.
The blue icy with the Coke icy and another layer of blue
yeah,
icy.
yeah,
It sounds like a good thing to do today. I don't know how hot it is. That's gonna happen soon. Well, we'll have to do it live.
Yeah, I'm down.
I'll
I'm
check the
100%
Arco
down.
across the street.
To see if they have it.
Yeah, because Arcos have icy machines. right?
That's a big one too.
Yeah.
Like AM PM or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I pulled out a credit card once. No. No credit here.
No credit
I
here.
have to pay him in cash. Yeah. Anyways, Apple Jacks.
Great.
How do you feel about Apple Jacks?
I love them, dude.
Tasty Winnemon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember that commercial?
The
Burned into my
Winnemon.
brains.
Yeah, he's always on a skateboard
the
somehow.
Jamaican cinnamon stick.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Questionable.
Yeah, it was the 90s, man.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't?
It was into the 2000s.
Oh,
Probably started in the 90s. Good cereal.
yeah, great. A little soggy. Nice and
Oh,
soggy.
you and the SOG.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Delicious.
Kimmy's also a soggy cereal person.
Oh, she
right?
is?
I think so.
I got to start like a club, like a soggy cereal group.
Yeah.
And we just gotta change the world. One bowl at a time.
But not too fast.
Not too fast.
I gotta let it sit a little
You
while.
got to sit for like at least a minute.
I remember you were not in your best state at your birthday party.
Yeah.
3 years ago.
Severely intoxicated.
Sure. And
That was the night that I won Brandy over.
yeah. And you grabbed a cup and you're like, no, like this, dude. And you put Cocoa Puffs in it and you put some milk in it and you just left it. You walked away. 10 minutes later, you came and someone was like, is that? I'm like, leave it. It's not done yet. And then you came back and you're like, see, this is how you do it. I didn't try it. Probably because you just immediately dug in. And I'm like,
I probably just went like that, and that was great. I remember the plastic cup. Yeah,
I think it was a clear one. I don't know.
yeah, it was clear.
How do you
Remember that?
you don't remember anything else?
Yep.
Okay. What about apple fritters?
I am a apple fritter stand, dude.
Yeah.
I adore apple fritters, and recently a new one has come into my apple fritter sphere. The McDonald's apple fritter.
Oh, is that
new?
it's a new one, right?
Fairly good.
McCafe.
Yeah. Still the best apple fritter I've ever had. Krispy Kreme donut.
What does their apple fritter look like?
It's just big. It's very big.
They all are, because Krispy Kreme. So an apple fritter is actually like the scraps.
Is it really?
I think it's like the bear claw scraps.
Mixed with apple?
Yeah, let's see. Apple fritter. I'm gonna show you this video from Randy's Donuts. I don't want to tell you what happened. It's
All
really
right.
funny. I'll show you. What is an apple fritter? Let's see. Kev's screaming. Kev's screaming right now. Okay, fritters are similar to donuts. They're both batter-based fried desserts. How one gets filled. Donut batter gets fried all by its lonesome, and then they pipe them in. But that's not...
That's some weird terminology.
Fritter is like fried, right? Like frittata,
I think so,
like,
yeah.
Potatoes. Okay, come on.
Come on. Hey.
Apple fritters, cakey batter, incorporated juicy apple. Come on. You can give me the story about how like
The frit became the fritter?
No, it's like on September 10th, 2001, before the great tragedy. They do that, dude.
They do.
They get really... Half the episode is going to be about apples. What is an apple fritter? Luscious, deep-fried donuts filled with apples, cinnamon. Okay. No one's going to tell me. Yeah, I think they're just they're donut leftovers put together or something. Like the leftover scraps, because that's why they're all craggly.
Like a chicken nugget.
No, not like that. Like the pieces of dough. You put them all together.
And that's why it's all bumpy and stuff?
Yeah, I think you put the apples ahead of time.
Oh,
because they're not piping the stuff in,
Yeah.
I don't like the cooked apples, but the rest of it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. But yeah, frittata, not a dessert. Thought it was. But it's just potatoes and egg.
Yeah. Yeah. Frittata.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Did I miss any apple food?
Apple juice?
Apple juice.
Apple juice? Just regular apple juice.
Mott's?
Simply.
I gotta try this.
You got the Simply apple juice is I can chug it and still enjoy it. It's so good, dude. And you know what I noticed? It's so pure apple that it leaves some kind of like residue on the side of the bottle. And I don't know what that residue is.
Simply?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, because you look at the ingredients, apple.
No, my favorite ingredient list is for honey.
What is it?
Honey. That's it. The worst is when there's like honey blend. It's like corn syrup in there, but ingredients, honey.
So yeah, apple juice is, it's still the only like, okay, you go to breakfast, typically I get a coffee. Okay. If I've already had my coffee and I went to breakfast, I'm getting some apple juice, dude. I don't get orange juice.
Yeah. Orange juice, like I said before, last time you brought up the Simply Apple, it's not good unless they literally squeeze an orange.
Yeah.
Like that, the pre-made, not the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other kind of apple though? I'm trying to think. You know what? A apple gorgonzola salad.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, salads with apple, salads with peach.
Yeah.
Balsamic.
Yeah. I had Beetle House when I went last week.
Oh yeah.
The appetizer that I chose was the giant peach salad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've never had this. What's an appletini like?
I've never had an appletini. I've never had a martini.
I heard they're lame.
I think it's just like there's like a liqueur that's like apple based. It's very green.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forget what it's called, but I think that's the appletini.
Vodka and apple juice or apple cider or apple liqueur or apple brandy.
Mm-hmm.
Originally called an Adam's Apple Martini because the bartender who created it was named Adam.
Hey.
1996, Lola's West Hollywood restaurant.
Wow.
Jeez.
Lola's.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I feel like I know what that is.
I don't. All right. Last apple thoughts.
They are a decent fruit. Probably closer to the bottom tier fruit, if anything.
Because they're too simple.
But great supplement. Great
to lots of things.
To a lot of things, yeah.
It's a good flavor.
It's
a good flavor when it's not sour apple.
Yes.
It's always disappointing.
It's a very crisp and refreshing flavor, which I can appreciate.
Sour apple, like anything green, should be lime.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, or pear. I like pear.
I like pears, but I wouldn't want like a pear Skittle.
True.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But people miss the apple Skittle because it's lime now, isn't it? Or is it?
Is it?
I don't know anymore.
It's
green.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. Well.
All right.
Yeah.
This was we double backed today.
No, it's back to back.
Double back.
No, double back is when you go back to retread ground.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just what they call. So when Brandy goes to work, there's some guys who are crazy and they'll work 2 shifts in a row.
Isn't that illegal?
Not at the port.
Well, unions have their own agreements.
And they call it double backing.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something. Almost everything they say at the port is like the wrong version of a word.
100%.
When you double back, You go on, you retrace your steps. Okay. It's a double header when 2 baseball games are played in the same day. Or back to back when just 2 things happen right after each other. So we recorded back to back episodes.
Yeah.
What are some other nonsense terms with the port?
Can.
That's
a container.
No, a can is the can is the bathroom.
Or a soda can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like slang, the can, bathroom.
Yeah. Scooter.
What is the scooter?
The UTRs.
The little yellow thing?
No. The big like truck things that move the containers. They call them scooters.
Okay.
Yeah. Flopping.
What's flopping?
When you miss a job and you don't get out.
Huh?
So like because you can just not go to work.
Yeah.
And it'll pass your letter.
Uh-huh.
And if it passes your letter, you flopped. Yeah. Yeah. There's honestly like a little dictionary of port terminology.
Flopping is when you purposely throw a game or you penalty, you fake it,
yeah.
or you messed up. But,
yeah. I mean, it is like you're messing up.
all right. So, anyways, is that all, Rain?
Yeah. I think I am good. Like I said, shout out to Apple. Shout out to Apple computers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. And thank you. But yeah, I love Snow White. Movie's all right. Ride is cool. The new ride's even cooler.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah.
All right. With that,
Thank you guys for listening. We'll see you next week.
see you real soon.
Bye.
Bye.